Hi, my name's Natalia. Welcome to my channel. Today I've decided to film a video giving you guys 10 tips on overcoming stage fright. Before we go on, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Click the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up once you've watched the video, and if you like it, you can give me a thumbs up. And also, don't forget you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Tuneful TV. Now let's get into it. These tips are aimed at singers and musicians, but I think anyone who has something to do with performance or maybe even public speaking might be able to get something out of this. I think we'll start by asking the question, what is stage fright? It's pretty much what it says on the tin, really. It's about fright. Your body is completely scared and goes into fight or flight mode. So let's jump in. Here are my tips in no particular order. Number 1, warm up. Whether you're a singer or a musician or both, it's super important to warm up. Singers, you can do your warm-up routine, do your scales. Musicians, likewise, you can do your scales. Drummers, paradiddles. Just get your body moving and get your body warm. The thing about fight or flight is that your body wants to freeze and the tension is completely there. So you want to keep moving, keep your body warm and prepare yourself to go on stage. Tip number 2, breathing and stretching. This is something that is really good to do right before you go on stage. Take deep breaths, open up your lungs, stretch out, get all that oxygen to your brain and all around your body. And deep breaths, as we all know by now, is really relaxing. So this is something you can do right before heading out on stage just to relax your body. Tip number 3, tell yourself that you love it. And this is something that I do all the time. When I'm not enjoying something or if I'm afraid, I tell myself that I love it. I think the best thing as well to do is to say it out loud. So if you're uncomfortable with the situation, you're feeling very scared, just keep saying to yourself, I love it, I love this, I want to be here, I really love this moment, what I'm doing. And maybe by doing that, you can trick your brain into just relaxing and feeling comfortable with the situation, feeling comfortable with your pending performance. So speak out loud, tell yourself how much fun you're having, how much you love doing what you're doing, how much you want to be on stage, and trick your brain, basically. Tip number 4 is visualize everything going well. So this is a great tip. I think it's used in so many instances, but certainly for stage fright and feeling nervous before a gig or a performance. Just get into your headspace and just visualize everything turning out the way you want it to turn out. So visualize everything down to the minute detail, walking on stage, playing what you have to play. Step through it in your brain and help yourself to feel comfortable by knowing that it's all going to be great and you're going to get a huge round of applause at the end of it and everyone's going to love you. Visualization. Number 5. I am so bad at this. Number 5, I used to do this all the time when I was going on stage. I would go on stage and I would tell the audience how nervous I was. So number 5 is don't say you're nervous. It could be another brain one in where you're tricking your brain to feel really good about the situation, but also it's about helping the audience be on your side. So the moment you say that, oh my God, I'm so nervous, oh my God, then the audience starts to feel a bit awkward and they don't know what to expect and the energy just sort of goes a bit whack. So if you don't say that you're nervous, the energy in the room is going to stay quite high because most audiences really want to see you do well, really want you to see you smash it. If you don't say you're nervous, then you can kind of keep that energy from the audience up there and exchange really great energies and have a really nice time on stage. Don't say you're nervous. I used to do it all the time. So I need to take my own advice, basically. Number 6 is make eye contact. This is a really great technique to help get you out of your headspace And what it does is encourage that sort of one-on-one communication with your audience. So you can choose someone in the audience, maybe someone you know, if your mum's there or your partner or whoever's there that you love and know. Keep focus on them, maintain eye contact, and that way you can kind of feel like it's just the two of you in the room. A lot of the fear comes from the fact that there's so many people in a room that you don't know, and you're kind of thinking, what do they think of me? Oh my God. But if you can focus on one person and feel like you're just communicating with them, then that way you kind of get out of your headspace and you can relax into the performance. Number 7 is to avoid extra caffeine. And I say extra caffeine because maybe you already drink coffee, maybe you have 1 coffee a day, maybe you have 2, but don't go down in 4 cups of coffee and espressos and energy drinks before your performance, because this is really just going to put you on edge with the caffeine going through your body. It's going to give you the jitters, and you know, it's just not the best situation to be in before a performance. Plus it's a bit of a laxative as well, isn't it? Tip number 8 is to practice. Now I think that the times when I felt most nervous performing is when I was just under rehearsed. I didn't know exactly what I was doing, and I just felt so scared of the situation because I knew something could possibly go wrong. But when you practice, when you know exactly what you're going to do, when you know a piece of music off by heart, forwards and backwards, then that's one extra thing that you don't have to worry about. And when you don't have to worry about it, you're going to feel less afraid. So get practicing. Know what you're going to say. If you're speaking, know the piece of music you're playing. If you're a singer and you're the type of singer who wants to do runs and that sort of thing, practice the runs. Like, don't leave that up to being in the moment and figuring it out whilst you're on stage, because that's when a lot of times it can go wrong. So practice your runs, practice every part, every section of the song. Practice where you need to breathe, practice where you need to do anything in particular. I can't even think. Your choreography, maybe there's choreography, but practice. That's how you get to Carnegie Hall. Tip number 9, if you can, talk to the people in the audience before you go on stage. So sometimes if you've got a small gig in a local pub or a local bar, even if you're playing a bigger gig or if you're speaking somewhere, why not go into the audience beforehand or find someone who's going to be at your performance and just chat with them, like see who they are, ask their names, say hello, maybe tell them you'll be going on stage later. But this just helps to humanize the people, and that takes away the fear. Again, it's about taking away the instances and the things that can create a fearful situation for you. So by talking to people in the audience before your performance, you're gonna know, oh my God, that's Jim. Yeah, he likes me. I already know Jim. He wants me to do really well. And that will make you less scared. Don't know where I got Jim from. Jim and Mary up here. Jim and Mary, who are they? And lastly, my tip number 10 is to have fun. Just enjoy the moment, especially if you're a musician, if you're a singer, or maybe you're in a band. Chances are you actually want to be there on stage. So take that into account and just let go. Just have fun. Be in the moment. Just think about how cool it is to be on stage and share your art form with the general public. So yeah, have fun. So that's my 10 tips to overcome stage fright. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope these tips have been quite practical and can actually help you to overcome your stage fright. Let me know in the comments below if you have any tips to help with stage fright. Something that might work for you, just share it below and maybe we can all get something out of it. In the meantime, you could head over to my blog, which is www.tunefultv.com, to read the blog post I wrote about overcoming stage fright, And also I wrote another blog about top 10 on-stage nightmares that could happen to any of us. So head over to my blog so you can read those. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, which is at Tuneful TV. And yeah, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.